Hey there, all my beautiful people, perverts and haters. It's Kandi. Today, I was on Instagram this morning, and I think it was on the live one. I don't know, the video like Snapchat. I'm not really sure. But I came across this saying, and it's really resonated with me this morning. Let me find it real quick. I'm gonna have my breakfast here. It says, don't be so thirsty for opportunity that you drink from every cup handed to you. That's how you get poisoned. Okay, so I'm going to start this new year off with a fucking bang, right, y'all? Last year, as you guys know, I've bitched and complained several times about getting fucked over by some girls in the Bopo community. Here's the thing, it wasn't just one or two. This has been going on for a hot minute now. And here's why. These are girls who have had no self-confidence their entire life. I was there. These are girls that got a little taste of some infamy on the internet and became complete cunts because of it. I am not the only person that experienced this. There are so many people that I have talked to that has experienced this and continues to experience this. I mean, you guys, these self-appointed leaders, and if you want to know who they are, honestly, I'm not going to put them out here, but if you're interested and want to know who they are, you know all my Instagram, Snapchat. You send me a message, I have no problem letting you know, and this is why. I want to keep it hidden for so long, like who the fakies are, who the ones are in this Facebook group, to where they literally, like this girl that I used to be friends with, would literally copy and paste conversations from this Facebook group of where these girls were judging other girls in the Bopo community. They would say things like, this girl's not authentic, she's only doing it for likes. And it's like, well, how would you know that if you hadn't done it, right? Like, I've done it. I'm going to be real honest with you. I used to be really scared. Actually, this girl who was my friend would tell me, Kandi, don't post so many pictures of the beach. Like, I want to unfollow you sometimes, but you're my friend, so I won't. But people don't want to see that, they don't want to see that. In order to get up in the Bopo community, you need to post more of this, and you need to post these long stories with every picture. And I'm like, girl, that's not me. Those novels with every story. Listen, every one of those fake Bopo bitches, you know who they are because they post those long fucking novels with every fucking picture. That's part of like the MO to be seen. These girls all become like friends with each other, not because they like each other, okay? I heard this girl talk so much shit about all these people that were her friends that you would see her post under their pictures like, oh, boo, I love you, boo. She always says boo, and she would be like, oh, I love this. She has some generic answers. She has like 4 generic things she says to people because she told me that, like, if you got to interact with people in order to get a following. So she turned around once she came to my house, saw that my life is exactly what you guys see here. She was very intimidated because I'm actually like who I say I am, and she's not. And then she was mad because I didn't treat her like a celebrity. The other girl that came was all like, oh my god, I met this girl. Oh my god. The other girl needed to ride this girl's coattails in order to gain some infamy. And she has done it, okay? So she needed to ride this girl's coattails in order to gain followers, subscribers, whatever the fuck you want to call it on Instagram. All these girls think they're Insta famous. They think they're Instagram models, all that bullshit because they get some people to take some pictures of them. And here's the deal. I'm not hating because I actually do support other people. I have several people you guys know that I support, that I fucking retweet or fucking whatever because they're authentic people who are actually trying to make a difference in the world. However, this whole fucking Bopo community last year showed me their true fucking colors. You only get featured if you have some long goddamn story with something, or if you get a lot of likes on something. These girls actually seek out other people. They will not, like, there's this one girl that literally acts, well, most of them act this way. Like, it's like, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to have to answer all these questions. I didn't ask to have to be a role model. They won't follow anyone. They need their follower count to be like under 100 because they gotta look like they're cooler than that. You know what I mean? Like, they're too cool. They're too cool to actually follow anybody, right? Unless you have a lot of followers and they can benefit off of you. So they need to be able to suck off of your followers. I talked about this a little bit yesterday, I think, in my vlog, because I mentioned how the one girl, once she realized that my followers, didn't like her, let's be honest, my followers, a lot of my followers are like pervy dudes, right? Well, not to be like whatever, but she's not sexy like that, you know? Like, I have sex appeal. She doesn't have that. She has the cute, you know? She can't be sexy, and she couldn't take that, okay? She couldn't take the fact that she couldn't steal my followers, in a sense, because she wasn't sexy enough, okay? And she tried to blame me of that. It's like, bitch, I don't care if I got 2 followers or 2 million followers. I literally am going to eat on camera, chomp, I'm going to talk shit, and I'm going to do me. I'm not PC damage control because I won't get a modeling gig, or I won't be featured on something, or, like, bitch, I'm 38 years old. I was printed the year you were born. Okay? I was printed the year you were born. Okay? You get it? You're nobody. So, back to that little saying. When I first got into the Bopo community, I jumped on any and every opportunity because, yes, I wanted some Insta fame. Yes, I wanted to make my channel grow. Actually, the Bopo community is before my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel I just made to say, fuck you, Starbucks was my first video. And it just kind of grew from there. But what I mean is, like Pete, when he has Facebook, he doesn't give a fuck if somebody likes something or not. I used to damage control, make sure, like, nobody let... Oh, shit, my piercing went through my lip. Look at that shit, guys. Don't look if you're squeamish. Oh, okay, back through. Forgot where I was at. Oh, but like comments, like if there were mean comments or someone would say I was fat or something, I would like constantly be stressed out looking at my comments for negative, you know, I couldn't live a normal life because I was so scared that someone might say some shit. And I would damage control, but now, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. Where these girls literally, like, I don't do it for that reason, but these girls literally don't care. Like, they literally say, like, all press is, like, they enjoy the negative comments. Like, this girl was like, yeah, well, I'll leave the negative comments up there because, you know, basically because of algorithms, you know? So, that whole group is a fake as fuck. That whole group as a whole is fake as fuck. I mean, I can literally name off 10 different girls that are in that Facebook group. They're the self-appointed leaders. You guys will know who they are. And if you don't, like I said, hit me up. That think they're better than everybody. That literally think they're better than everybody because they have a follower count, or because they've been featured, or because they consider themselves a model, or whatever it is. They literally, all this stuff that was supposed to be helping each other has become a popularity contest and has went to all these fat bitches' heads. And they all think they're the next fucking Tess Holiday. Like, they all want to be the next fucking Tess Holiday, which I got issues with her too, but that's a whole different story, a whole different day, a whole different story. They all want to be her. They all want to ride that train. And, like, listen, people are kind of sick of hearing all the fat girls everywhere. And I get it, like, well, if they're sick of hearing it, then we're doing something right. It's like, no, bitch, y'all are literally making yourselves look pathetic, okay? You're making yourselves look ridiculous. They're talking about this all over the internet, about how the internal turmoil of the fat girl revolution has literally become its own demise, of how everybody is too busy trying to reach stardom on Instagram. This girl was like, Kandi just tried to take my 40,000 followers on Instagram. Like, bitch, let me throw something out there to you, okay? I have a friend that has 1.2 million followers on Instagram. Okay? So, if I needed followers, I would have her shout me out. You know, it's crazy how somebody who knows you online thinks they know your life. And yeah, I was pretty... I mean, she knows about my friend with all the followers. I mean, she doesn't know how many followers she has, but She knows she works in the sex industry. She knows I have lots of friends that work in the sex industry. I keep getting off track with that meme, but here's the thing. I used to jump at any opportunity to try and either, I don't know if it was fit in, or I always wanted to be friends with these girls. Like, I wanted to be friends with these girls. They seemed like girls that reminded me of me, who had been put down, who had done whatever, and I always wanted to be friends with them until I started being friends with them and seeing really how catty and petty they all are, and seeing all the backstabbing they do and how much they try to hurt each other, and seeing how fake they are. There's a girl I used to follow on Instagram. I stopped following. She has a YouTube channel and whatever, but recently she quit social media. And she quit social media because she became fake. That's basically what she said. In her YouTube video, in her last picture she posted, basically she was saying she wanted to live life again without having to worry about cameras and is this film appropriate? Am I wearing the right thing to do this? And I understand that. I went through that, actually. Like, even when I was in Tennessee with my sister's wedding, there was a lot more that I could have vlogged or taken pictures of. I mean, hell, there's not even like a selfie one of me and my sister, and we usually take a million. But sometimes we need to live in the moment. And this is what happens, is whenever you jump at every opportunity, as that was saying, you get poisoned, because every opportunity isn't a good opportunity. And we need to make sure that what we are doing in our life is for us and not for the internet. You know what I mean? Like, we live in a world to where everybody needs to impress everybody else on Instagram. Have you guys, or on the internet, have you guys seen the Black Mirror TV show? It's on Netflix. There's no more in there, baby. It's all gone. See? All gone. It's on Netflix, and every episode reminds me kind of Twilight Zone, right? Every episode is different, and it doesn't have anything to do with the episode before it. Well, the very first episode got me hooked. And I don't remember what it's called, but it's literally the very first episode of the series. And basically, it's a popularity contest episode. It's a girl that everywhere in the world, the way she interacts with people gets her rated. Like, basically like Instagram or Facebook, really. More Instagram. But it gets you rated. So everything you have with people, you're so worried about getting down-starred that you're fakey. Well, that's how this world has become. They're so worried about not getting a like or getting, you know, off of the fame train that they've got to be fake, okay? And the problem is, the more time you spend around someone, like, listen, if this girl who came to visit me last year that was fake as fuck spent any real time around anyone besides, you know, a day here, a day there, they would know. She spent 9 days at my house, and her true colors really came through towards the end. Like, she would literally sit and talk shit about me with people in the room, and she was very paranoid of the cameras around my house because she knew that she was talking shit about people, and all kinds of people. I can name all the people in the Bopo that she talked shit about and told me all their secrets. Even the girl she came with, she told me so many secrets about that girl after she left. She told me that her marriage was a sham. She told me, because the guy is from overseas, and she told me that the girl married this guy only to get him, and they're not together really, that she fucks all these different dudes. She told me all kinds of shit, okay? But then she turns around, and her and that girl are BFF, and she acts like she never said a goddamn thing. But how would I know those things, girl? I never told that other girl, because let me tell you, let sleeping dogs lie, let the dogs lie together, they'll eventually bite each other, you know? So anyhow, obviously that meme or saying or whatever brought up a lot of feelings and a lot of valid points. Like I said, I'm not the only girl just to be fucked by this girl in particular. I have a handful that have actually come to me and been like, yeah, the same kind of thing happened to me, and this is kind of what she does. And unfortunately, she's not the only one, so I'm not just singling her out. She's the main one I've had the experience with, but I've had a couple other experiences too. I joined up with a group for a while to promote body love and, you know, whatever, and they were just as fucking fake and flaky too. And I think the problem is, all these people don't really mean what they say, okay? I think what happens is, people say things because they want to feel that way, right? Like they say things because they want to be that, or they say things things as a reminder. Sometimes, like I tell you guys, I have to do a video to remind myself. It's not even to do whatever. It's to remind myself, like, hey, remember this and try really hard to you know, follow through with A, B, and C. So I think a lot of these people are lip service. They say what they think people want to hear, or even sometimes what they want to hear, and they don't realize they're not what they're saying. You know what I mean? These girls still have a lot of insecurities. We all do. I'm not saying we don't have insecurities. We don't have up days and down days. But what happens is they want to build a brand, or they want to start a movement or something, but they don't want to stick to it. You know, it's kind of like when I do my YouTube channel. I'll be hot on it for a while, and then all of a sudden, cold as fuck, and I drop off the face of the earth for 2 weeks. Well, that's because I'm having a down moment. But at least when I come back, I say, hey guys, I was in a really rough spot. I was having a down moment, whatever. These girls can't do that because they have a public persona to maintain in order to keep their followers. Like, they literally save pictures to post on days they don't feel good. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with saying, I mean, I post pictures from a month ago too, but it's not to keep an active following. Does that make sense? Like, I literally been hovering in the same up and down 200 followers on Instagram, like between 7,200 to 6,100, you know? It goes up and down, and I don't really fret it. Whereas literally, the thing that everything clicked for me the day that we took that picture together, and she literally was losing her shit because I was getting so many. She's like, you're getting on my followers. Oh my God. I mean, my husband was there. He was like, holy shit, she's losing her shit, because I had posted a picture of us that he had taken with my phone. And she was mad, and tagged her, and she was mad because that picture wasn't on her feed, because it became really hot on Instagram really fast, and she was pissed about it. So it showed her true colors to me. She poisoned me. I mean, she poisoned my soul. I love that girl. Like, I mean, I have a really hard time now trusting anybody online, and yeah, she poisoned. I drank from the poison. I believed in it. I was just like every other blind follower, and I guess if you know, you just have to basically watch out for yourself and don't become a victim of this fucking shitty fucking community. Well, that's all I have for you today, guys. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, be nice to each other, because nobody likes a fucking Bopo fucking asshole. Mwah. Bye, guys.